Welcome, dear viewers, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I am the CouchWarrior, and you are watching Aranis Arcana, a Skyrim Let's Play.
Have a drink. Pull up a seat. Have a drink. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
Very nice. I just gave Delvin the golden bee that we found in the last episode when we raided Golden Glow Estate. And incidentally, welcome back to the story, everyone.
Years ago,
welcome to Chapter
the guild
3,
used to have a
Part
foothold
1.
in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even
If you're
lift
new to
an
the story and you
apple
need to
without
get caught
checking
up,
once.
check out
When things
the
started going downhill around
parts,
here,
well,
it became
Chapter
difficult
1
to
and
keep it all
2
together. We lost
recap.
fences,
There are 7
influential
parts
contacts,
to each chapter.
coin. It wasn't long
You
before
can watch
we
that
lost
one
what we
episode and get
depended
caught
on
up
to
pretty
survive.
quickly. I have
Respect.
also
By
done
doing
my
these
due
extra
diligence and
jobs
updated all the
putting
character
some fear
stats,
into the people,
all the perk
we can take
selections.
back the
You can find
cities
those in the
and
show
start
notes.
being taken
You can also
seriously
find
once
those on the
again.
website at CouchWarrior.tv.
Thanks to Maven Black-Briar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested
If you
in
remember at the
Whiterun,
close of the
you'll be
recap,
tossed
I
right
ran around
into the
Riften
prisons.
running some errands.
If we gain
And
the
now we are
confidence of
back
someone
down
very
in the
influential
Thieves
who
Guild.
lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way
Just having a
we'll
little
get
chat
that
with
special
Delvin.
job is by doing
I turned
small
over that
ones in
statue to
those
him for a
cities
little cash.
until
I
we
have
catch
not
their
talked to
ear.
Brynjolf yet about
Then
the
they'll
success of our
contact me,
mission. I
and
plan to do
we're
that
off.
next, and then we will see what comes.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Arengoth hired to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
I haven't turned in my quest yet, so he thinks I still have
Be careful
yet to
out
do
there.
that.
Wouldn't want to lose such a promising cup.
We're done, Delvin. We're done. Delvin, by the way, I believe has the best voiceover in the entire game, in my humble opinion.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookout. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Well, if you remember our last discussions, Chapter 3 is going to be about the decision to join or destroy the Dark Brotherhood. And I can tell you that at this point, I have elected to join them. That's how I'm feeling right now. Now, granted, there is a lot of stuff that has to happen before that's even an option for me, and it's possible that I could get to that final point where I'm ready to make the decision and something about that situation may tip me the other direction. I don't think so. I think if the point is to play this character as an assassin, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to turn my back on the Dark Brotherhood. The training, the gear, the quests, that just seems silly. So right now I'm inclined to go ahead and join the Dark Brotherhood. And Chapter 3 is really going to be about our Dark Brotherhood experience, the decision that goes along with it, and what the ramifications are to Fleet and his character and personality. So I just want to let you know that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm sort of leaning that direction. And that is why I have elected to call Chapter 3 Built by Association. So he is really... he's really taking this decision under serious consideration,
next time.
and I think if offered the opportunity, Fleet would jump at the chance to not only wipe the slate clean with the Dark Brotherhood on the contract that's out in his life, but also take advantage of that opportunity to learn more, to learn some skills that are obviously going to come in very handy to us later on in our quests in Skyrim. And of course, Built by Association is my little play on words. If you haven't noticed, I can't help myself. I like to do that. Alright, we're going to turn in this quest so we can move on.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good
That's
job,
right, it's
lad.
been hit.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow?
What's that idiot thinking?
He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this
He
odd
already
symbol.
found out, really, didn't he?
Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Black-Briar. She asked for you by name.
You know, it occurs to me at this point that I never opened the document and looked at it. I wonder if I had opened that document and looked at it prior to turning in this quest, if I would have been able to
Don't sound
tell
so eager.
Brynjolf what that symbol was.
It's not a social visit. It's business.
I don't know. It's possible. So we're going to
That's
go meet with
between you
Maven.
and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Well, I can use that.
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
All right, a little bit more coin, not a lot, but some. We can grab these arrows. Now I gotta get out of here without getting shot. And go. Alright. So we have to go and talk to Maven. This is good. We're finally going to get a chance to speak to Maven. We've talked to her once already, just on the street, and she pretty much thought we were, well, Fleet was an idiot. So, this will be a chance to hopefully redeem ourselves in her eyes. I'm going to see what kind of loot I can scare up here. We're obviously hurting for cash. I spent some money on spell books, so we're going to pick up whatever we can here. Well, I wanted to take this opportunity to apologize to you for having such a delay between the end of chapter 2, I guess, and the beginning of chapter 3. I'm not going to lie to you people, I don't have any excuses. My intent was to spend some time this past weekend putting together a number of episodes. My goal was to put together at least 4 episodes. But also, as part of my to-do list, my intent was to figure out what I needed to do to run this game for PC and to learn more about mods and all that stuff. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, it took me longer to get things set up than I would have liked. I got a lot accomplished, but those mods, they sucked me in, and I started playing some old characters, and I figured out how to port my games over, and it wasn't long before I realized I had dumped a whole bunch of hours into play testing, and, you know, I kind of ran out of time. However, I did learn a lot of cool things, and if you've been paying attention to the channel updates, you'll see I put some footage up there from this weekend's adventures and play testing. I was just kind of trying to test the video quality, trying to test my production process. It's sort of complicated, to be honest with you, to create the videos in the way that I do, because I'm trying to, you know, produce them with the intros and the outros, and so I kind of template my system, if you will, and having to transfer everything I do from one machine to another and do it actually much more quickly than I would have liked was stressful and complicated. And it was made more complicated because I was transitioning from a PC to a Mac, so I was, working on installing Windows in Parallels and then in Boot Camp and a whole bunch of stuff. So I had to sort of, find a bunch of new software and figure out how it all worked, and then had to figure out how to port my games over. Anyway, long story short, I don't really have any excuse except to say that I spent the entire weekend playing around in Skyrim, and nothing fruitful came of it in terms of actual videos. So I appreciate your patience, and I'm pretty excited to get back into the story. I would say with the footage I have in the can here, Chapter 3 will probably be into, say, Part 4, I think, before we make the transition over to PC, and I'm pretty stinking excited about it. I appreciate all the comments I've gotten from people. You've sent me exhaustive lists of mods that you're recommending, and actually a bunch of really great advice about everything from good video capture software for PC, to mods, to even advice on, which mods to run and which ones not to run to keep my frame rate up. So I certainly appreciate all that advice. I'm taking it all under consideration, and I have actually installed quite a few of the mods that you've suggested already, and I've been play testing them. I'm about somewhere between 22 and 24 hours into my play test with the character at level 52. Having a blast, and super fun learning about all these new mods and how they work. I found that installing mods from Steam is super easy. Just pretty much subscribe and launch the game, and that's it. However, the Nexus mods were a little bit more complicated for me because I had to get the mod manager software and figure out how that worked. But you know what? I can follow directions just as good as the next guy. So far, so good.
Help you today?
Let's give this guy some props just in case we have any diseases. Haven't checked lately.
Blessings of Talos upon you.
Okay. The name of the game now is preparing for the next phase in our operation. I'm going to go meet with Maven. We're going to find out what the hell she wants from us. Hopefully it's some kind of job that'll involve getting paid a large sum of money at the end. But we'll find out what she wants. We'll hear her out. But after that, we're going to get down to business. After that, we've got an assassination to do. And my guess is that I'll be prepping for that assassination in this episode, but we will carry it out in Part 2. One thing I noticed going to the PC was how much faster the load times are between sections of content.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
So you're the one.
Oh, come on.
You don't look so impressive.
Yes, I do, and you know it.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance?
Definitely
Strange
arrogance.
How often they're confused. You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business.
Oh,
I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Okay, we can do that.
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
So we're going to go investigate Hunningbrew Meadery. I'm not sure I'm going to ask her any questions at the risk of sounding like a bigger idiot than I did last time around. I mean, it's never a good thing to sort of, I don't know.
Not a day goes by that I don't
Annoy your
regret letting
employer?
Sabjorn get as far as he did.
We'll
In
ask
a
her
few
questions
short
specific to
years,
our
he's
mission,
taken
but I
that
don't think I'm going to
vial
go
he
beyond
calls
that,
mead to
anything
market,
personal.
and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Good grief, I think she's meaner than us. So,
Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun?
yeah, I just stood up, lady. I'm going. Get out of here before that Argonian can give me grief, too. Okay, so Haunting Brew Meadery is a target. Job for Maven. We'll bank that one. Put it on the back burner for a little while because we got some other things to do. Generally, I like to try to keep in mind the different things I have going on and then actually do them when it's convenient. So, unless it's a main quest line, I don't tend to travel halfway across Skyrim just to finish a side quest. Unless the benefits are really big, but there's no guarantee of that here. So let's case this joint. We know what we got to do. I'm going to come up with a plan. I think attacking under cover of darkness is probably the most prudent course of action. But we're going to go in here in broad daylight and just have a peek around and get the lay of the land here so we know what we're dealing with. There's nobody in here. We might be able to get away with
Those who shirk
sneak
their
in here.
duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Skrellid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody
Ugh,
needs
she's a
you.
jerk.
Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Skrellid. Thank you for your kindness.
All right, so we got an entry room
That's
here
better.
with a couple
Now
rooms
scurry my
off to
little
our
gutter
right.
snipes.
One large room. Oh, she's coming our way. Better back on out of here. All right, so we've got the layout of the building and we've identified our target so we can put a face with the name. We are good to go. Now the trick is planning our attack and covering our tracks. So, one of the things I want to do, I'm thinking, is see if there are any ways in which I can
Come to
gear
see
up just a
Balamant.
little bit
What
before
brings
I
you to Balamant today?
head out.
Repair? Purchase? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I'm always looking for gear. That's tempting, but no, I don't think so. Actually, I was hoping to find some more, another item to fortify archery, but that's all right. Good here. I'm actually finding that this character is, as an assassin, is more deadly at this level than any other assassin I've
If you
played
need
in the
any more
past.
smithing work,
I don't know
come see me
what it
again.
is exactly, if it's strictly
Visiting?
the bound bow,
Pleased to meet you.
or
I'm
other
a
things we might
priestess
be
at the
doing
Temple
right,
of
but
Mara.
I'm definitely one-shotting people and creatures with fleet that I could not one-shot at level 18 with previous characters. So, we're doing well. Alright, now, in order to cover our tracks, we're going to make a big show of leaving town. We're going to talk to a guard on the way out.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
Make sure this guy remembers us leaving. Then the objective is that we make a big show of leaving. We talk to this guard. I think there's another one outside this door. We'll talk to that guard as well and make sure they remember us. Then we head out. We go out into the wilderness. We wait till nightfall. We sneak back into town unseen. We take her out, and then we sneak back out of town. No one will ever know we came back and did the deed. So we need to get outside town here and just find a place to hunker down until it's dark enough. Yeah,
Fancy
here's the
yourself
guard.
an alchemist, huh?
Talk to her.
Never could get the hang of that.
Yeah, we had a little conversation about alchemy. So remember the dude in the weird fur mantle who left just before sundown? Alright, let's head out a little ways and see if we can find a place to sort of camp out and prepare ourselves. As a matter of fact, there is a guardian stone up this way. I may check that out if I remember correctly. I think it has some invisibility powers associated with it. That could come in handy for our assassination, maybe. I don't think I'm going to be able to climb this. No. We're going to have to go around. I don't know about you, but I feel sometimes like I waste a lot of time trying to climb things that just can't be climbed. You can never tell until you get in the middle of it, you know? You look at it and it's, yeah, I think I can do that. You get about halfway up and you hit a roadblock and you just can't go any further. You come all the way back down and find another way. So this stone is up here at the top of this. Yeah, here's the farm. So right up here, we go up this way. The stone will be up here. I'm going to head up here and see what it is. If it's something that is going to help us in our little mission here, I may activate that stone. I hate to lose the leveling bonuses I'm getting right now with a Thief Stone, but actually I think I'm using the Warrior Stone, to be honest. But I think it would make sense in carrying out our mission. If this is the stone, I think it is. I can't remember, but I think it's the one that you get the ability to become invisible once per day. I could see us making use of that, so let's check it out. Now I'm pretty sure there's a mage or a necromancer or somebody hanging out up here. So we're going to prepare ourselves for that eventuality. See if we can get the drop on them. Okay, there's the stone. Yeah. Okay. What do we got? I'd just like to double check. Make sure I'm using all my gear. Add a little extra damage. I don't think yeah, I do have a marksman. Take one of those. Add still more damage. Now. Oh, that's not a good shot. Oh, wow. think I put that one in the ground. Oh, shoot. Alright. We've got a flame atronach. We are going to get out of here. Oh, we're on fire. I got some... Do I have any resist flame? Jeez, I thought I had one of everything. Alright. Whoa. Damn. Whoa! That's a long shot. Okay. Oh, she's not following me. I was hoping to draw her and her atronach down in here amongst these guards, but she's not willing to come down the hill, I don't think. Let's see if we can coax her a little bit. These guards are kind of funny. I mean, I just came running out of the woods on fire, and they don't seem the least bit concerned at all. Yeah, I don't think these are shots I can make. Yeah. And we're going to have to go back up there. She's not healing herself, though. So it might be wise for us to get up there and take her out before... Hey, we got the atronach. That's a pretty long shot. Hopefully the explosion did some more damage. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get back up there. Dang it. I'm really surprised that first shot. I mean, surprise damage plus my enchantments plus the damage of a bound bow plus my marksman potion plus a poison. Jeez. I thought for sure that was going to be a one-shot deal. And... Oh, right behind her. Alright, she's moving away from us, though. This is good. There's the shot. Oh, nothing sweeter than a kill cam. Excellent. Alright, let's check out this stone and see what the bennies are. We'll just take all this stuff and sell it all. So broke. Shadowstone. Yes, invisible once a day. That seems like a good idea. We're going to do that. Well, dear viewers, we've reached the end of another episode. Thank you for taking the journey with me, and until next time, may all that you do be swift, quiet, and deadly, and to all Skyrim assassins, I salute you. Silence is our battle cry. You've been watching Aranis Arcana, a Skyrim Let's Play. If you liked this video, please rate, like, and subscribe. For more information on this and other CouchWarrior broadcasts, visit me on the web at www.couchwarrior.tv.